11 hours, 5 minutes. John Isner and Nicolas Mahut played the longest match in tennis history. It happened at Wimbledon 2010, stretching across 3 days from June 22nd to June 24th. The final score read 6-4, 3-6, 6-7, 7-6, 70-68, with Isner finally winning. They played 183 games total, shattering every duration record that existed. The fifth set alone lasted 8 hours and 11 minutes, longer than most entire matches. Both players combined for over 200 aces. Isner hit 113 total and Mahut 103, with many coming during the marathon fifth set alone. Neither player could break serve for 168 straight games in that fifth set. The match finally ended when Isner broke Mahut's serve at 69-68. Before this, the longest match was 6 hours 33 minutes between Santoro and Clement at the 2004 French Open. No match has come close since. With modern tiebreak rules now in place at all Grand Slams, including Wimbledon adding a fifth-set tiebreak at 12-12, this record stands forever. 186 consecutive weeks at number 1. Steffi Graf ruled women's tennis for an incredible 186 straight weeks from August 1987 to March 1991. She won 13 Grand Slams during this stretch, including her Golden Slam year in 1988, where she captured all 4 majors plus Olympic gold. Graf's dominance was absolute, winning 85% of her matches while holding the top spot. She collected 35 titles across those 186 weeks, barely giving anyone else a chance. Serena Williams also managed 186 consecutive weeks from February 2013 to September 2016, matching Graf's record but never surpassing it. Martina Navratilova managed 156 straight weeks, while Chris Evert hit 113. Today's WTA Tour has way more depth, with players constantly trading the number 1 ranking. Injuries derail long streaks, and the competition is fiercer than ever. Graf's 186-week stranglehold remains the gold standard that no one has exceeded. 23 Grand Slam singles titles. Serena Williams captured an unbelievable 23 major singles championships across her career. She grabbed her first at the 1999 US Open at just 17 years old, then kept collecting for over 2 decades. Her haul includes 7 Australian Opens, 3 French Opens, 7 Wimbledons, and 6 US Opens. Serena won majors in 3 different decades, showing insane longevity. She claimed titles as a teenager, through her 20s and 30s, and nearly grabbed one as a mother in her late 30s. Margaret Court sits at 24, but 11 of those came before the Open era, when competition was limited. Steffi Graf finished with 22, and no active player has more than 10. The physical demands today, deeper fields, and shorter careers make 23 majors feel impossible to reach. Serena's record looks safe for generations. By the way, if you guys want to subscribe, I'm going to start posting every day. Thanks anyways. 112 wins at Roland Garros. Rafael Nadal built the most dominant single-venue record in sports history. From 2005 to 2022, he went 112-3 at the French Open, posting a 97.4% win rate. Nadal captured 14 titles on the Parisian clay, including stretches where he won 39 straight matches. His only losses came to Robin Soderling in 2009, Novak Djokovic in 2015 and 2021. He demolished everyone else, often without dropping sets. During his peak years from 2005 to 2014, Nadal went 70-1 at Roland Garros. He bageled opponents 17 times and breadsticked them 31 times on Philippe Chatrier court. Bjorn Borg won 49 matches at the French Open. Djokovic has 90 and Federer managed 73, but none match Nadal's suffocating dominance. Clay court tennis has evolved, but no one plays it like Rafa at Roland Garros. His 112 wins there stands as the ultimate fortress record. 109 career titles. Jimmy Connors piled up more singles titles than anyone in ATP history. Across his career, from 1972 to 1989, he collected trophies everywhere, winning on all surfaces. Connors grabbed titles in 19 different countries, showing his adaptability. He won on grass 13 times, clay 17 times, hard courts 25 times, and carpet 54 times when that surface still existed. His 1974 season was wild, winning 15 titles including 3 Grand Slams. Federer came closest with 103 titles, while Djokovic sits at 98 and counting. The modern calendar makes this record nearly impossible to break. Today's season is shorter, players are more selective, and injuries pile up faster. Most current stars play 15 to 18 tournaments per year, while Connors often played 30 plus. His 109 titles feels completely out of reach. 237 consecutive weeks at number 1. Novak Djokovic owned the ATP rankings for 237 straight weeks, from July 2014 through November 2016. He dominated every surface during this run, winning 29 titles including 6 Grand Slams. Djokovic posted a 184-19 record while number 1, winning over 90% of his matches. He beat everyone, repeatedly. Federer 11 times, Nadal 7 times, Murray 13 times. His 2015 season during this streak was historically great, winning 3 majors and 6 Masters titles. Roger Federer also managed 237 consecutive weeks from February 2004 to October 2008, making it a tied record. Pete Sampras reached 102 straight weeks, while Jimmy Connors hit 160. Today's ATP Tour has more parity, with next-gen players constantly improving. The Big Three era is ending, making another 237-week dynasty nearly impossible. This record represents peak dominance that won't be replicated. 63 Grand Slam quarterfinals. Novak Djokovic reached the quarterfinals or better at 63 different majors through July 2025, the most in tennis history. His consistency at the biggest stages is unmatched, making at least the quarters at 75% of Grand Slams he's entered. Djokovic's quarterfinal runs span all 4 majors: 15 at the Australian Open, 17 at the French Open, 15 at Wimbledon, and 16 at the US Open. Roger Federer reached 58 quarterfinals across his career, while Jimmy Connors made 41. The modern game's physicality makes this consistency incredibly difficult to maintain. Young players are stronger, first weeks are brutal, and bodies break down faster. Yet Djokovic keeps reaching the business end of majors year after year. His 63 quarters represents sustained excellence at the highest level that may never be matched. 8 Wimbledon titles. Roger Federer conquered the grass at the All England Club 8 times. He won in 2003, then reeled off 5 straight from 2004 to 2007, added another in 2009, and grabbed his last in 2017. Federer's grass court game was poetry, winning 105 matches at Wimbledon overall. His serving, movement, and volleying made him nearly unbeatable on the lawns. During his peak, he won 65 straight grass matches from 2003 to 2008. Pete Sampras and Novak Djokovic each won 7 Wimbledons, while Borg captured 5. The surface plays faster now, rallies are longer, and the physical demands keep increasing. Players' bodies break down quicker on grass, making 8 titles feel out of reach. Federer's Wimbledon supremacy stands alone, 86.1% career win percentage. Rafael Nadal posted the highest career winning percentage among players with 500-plus matches in the Open era. Through his career spanning 2001 to 2024, he won 1,080 matches, while losing just 227 for an 82.6% rate. On clay courts specifically, his percentage jumps to an absurd 91.3%, winning 484 matches against just 46 losses. Nadal maintained elite consistency across 2 decades, rarely having off nights. His worst season still saw him win over 70% of matches. Djokovic sits at 83.7%, while Federer finished at 82.0%. The modern tour's depth makes maintaining high percentages brutally difficult. Players face dangerous opponents from round 1. Every match requires maximum effort. Nadal's combination of longevity and winning percentage feels unrepeatable in today's game. 377 total weeks at number 1. Steffi Graf spent more weeks atop the WTA rankings than anyone in history. Across her career from 1987 to 1997, she held number 1 for 377 total weeks. That's over 7 years at the summit. Graf grabbed the top spot 11 different times, always fighting back after brief drops. She dominated every surface, winning 31 hardcourt titles, 28 clay titles, and 11 grass titles while number 1. Martina Navratilova managed 332 weeks, while Serena Williams reached 319. The modern WTA Tour has incredible depth, making long reigns impossible. Injuries derail streaks, and young stars emerge constantly. Players peak for shorter windows now. Graf's 377 weeks represents an era of dominance that won't return. 74-match winning streak. Martina Navratilova won 74 consecutive matches from January 16 to December 6, 1984, when she lost to Helena Suková in the Australian Open semi-finals. She dropped just 7 sets during this incredible run. Navratilova won 13 tournaments straight, including 3 Grand Slams, the French Open, Wimbledon, and US Open. Her streak included 36 wins over top 10 players, showing she beat the best repeatedly. During this stretch, she lost just 109 games total across 74 matches. Chris Evert's longest streak hit 55 matches, while Steffi Graf won 66 straight. Today's WTA Tour depth makes this impossible. Every tournament has dangerous floaters, and consistency across 74 matches can't happen. The physical and mental grind wears players down. Navratilova's streak lives in mythology forever. 1,806 singles matches played. Martina Navratilova competed in more professional singles matches than any woman ever. From 1973 to 2003, she played everywhere, rarely missing events. Navratilova won 1,442 of those matches, good for a 79.9% career win rate. She played through multiple generations, facing everyone from court to Serena. Her longevity was unmatched, competing seriously until age 47. Chris Evert played 1,455 matches, while Venus Williams has played around 1,200. Modern players manage schedules carefully, playing fewer events. The grind of 1,806 matches destroys bodies. Today's power game is more physically demanding. Navratilova's match total stands forever. 428 total weeks at number 1. Novak Djokovic has spent more weeks atop the ATP rankings than any man in history. Through July 2025, he's accumulated 428 total weeks at number 1, surpassing Pete Sampras's previous record of 286 weeks. Djokovic first grabbed number 1 in July 2011 and has held it across multiple different stints. He's finished year-end number 1 8 times, more than anyone ever. His consistency spans 3 different decades, 2010s, 2020s, and now mid-2020s. Roger Federer accumulated 310 weeks, while Sampras managed 286. The modern game's parity makes accumulating weeks harder than ever. Young stars emerge constantly. Injuries derail reigns. Yet Djokovic keeps reclaiming the top spot whenever he drops. His 428 weeks, and counting, shows unprecedented staying power at the summit. 24 Grand Slam singles titles. Margaret Court won more majors than anyone in tennis history. She captured 24 singles titles from 1960 to 1973, including 11 in the Open era. Court won the calendar Grand Slam in 1970, taking all 4 majors in 1 year. She dominated the Australian Open with 11 titles when many top players skipped it. Her major collection includes 11 Australian Opens, 5 French Opens, 3 Wimbledons, and 5 US Opens. Court also won 21 major doubles titles and 21 mixed doubles titles for 64 total slams. Serena Williams reached 23, falling just short. The modern game's depth and physicality make 24 nearly impossible. Players' careers are shorter, competition fiercer. Court's 24 stands as the ultimate mountaintop, 46 matches without dropping a set. Björn Borg won 46 consecutive matches without losing a set from May to September 1978. The streak included his French Open and Wimbledon titles, where he didn't drop a set at either tournament. Borg's topspin forehand and supreme fitness overwhelmed opponents during this stretch. He won 92 straight sets before finally dropping one to Tom Ocker at the US Open. His victims included Connors, Vilas, and Gerulaitis. Roger Federer once won 36 straight without dropping a set, while Djokovic managed 31. Today's game features longer rallies and tougher opponents from the start. Early round players are better than ever. Winning 46 matches without dropping a set requires perfection that can't be sustained in the modern game's competitive landscape. 14 French Open titles. Rafael Nadal turned Roland Garros into his personal kingdom. From 2005 to 2022, he captured 14 titles on the Parisian clay, losing just 3 matches total. Nadal won his first at age 19 and his last at 36, showing incredible longevity on the surface. He won 4 straight titles twice, from 2005-2008 and 2010-2014. His 2008 final destruction of Federer, allowing just 4 games, was pure dominance. During his 14 title runs, Nadal only dropped 35 sets total across 108 matches. Bjorn Borg won 6 French Opens, while no other man has more than 3. Clay court specialists don't exist like before. The surface plays faster, and all court games dominate now. Nadal's 14 French Opens will never be matched. 53 consecutive clay court wins. Guillermo Vilas won 53 straight matches on clay from July 1977 to February 1978. He dominated the surface completely, winning 8 consecutive clay court tournaments during this span. Vilas dropped just 9 sets during the entire streak, showcasing total mastery on dirt. His run included titles in Kitzbühel, Washington, Louisville, Orange, Buenos Aires, Bogotá, Santiago, and Aix-en-Provence. The streak finally ended against José Higuera in Virginia Beach. Rafael Nadal's longest clay streak reached 81 matches from 2005 to 2007, while Borg won 44 straight in 1977-1979. But Vilas's 53-match run in the late 70s showed single-surface dominance when clay court seasons were longer and specialists ruled the dirt. 91.3% clay court win percentage. Rafael Nadal owns the highest clay court winning percentage ever. Through 2025, he's won 484 matches while losing just 46 on clay courts. His dominance spans nearly 2 decades, terrorizing multiple generations on the dirt. Nadal won 63 clay titles, including those 14 French Opens. He's beaten everyone on clay. Federer 14-2, Djokovic 20-8, Murray 9-2. His topspin forehand reaches 5,000 RPMs on clay, creating impossible angles and bounce. Bjorn Borg posted an 86% clay win rate, while Guillermo Vilas hit 83.5%. No modern player comes close to Nadal's percentage. Clay court seasons are shorter now, and players don't dedicate themselves to one surface. Nadal's 91.3% on clay is untouchable. 163.7 miles per hour serve. Sam Groth blasted the fastest recorded serve in tennis history. He unleashed this 163.7 miles per hour, 263.4 kilometers per hour bomb at the 2012 Busan Open Challenger event in South Korea on May 9th. The conditions were perfect: sea level altitude, warm weather, and fast indoor court. Groth regularly served over 140 miles per hour throughout his career, using his 6'4" frame for maximum leverage. John Isner hit 157.2 miles per hour at the 2016 Davis Cup, while Ivo Karlovic reached 156 miles per hour. The ATP doesn't officially recognize Groth's serve since it came at a challenger event, but the radar gun reading stands. Modern racket technology has plateaued, and the human shoulder has biomechanical limits. That 163.7 mile per hour serve lives at the edge of what's physically possible for the human body. 10 consecutive Grand Slam finals. Roger Federer made 10 consecutive Grand Slam finals from Wimbledon 2005 through the US Open 2007. That's 2.5 years of reaching every single major final. He won 8 of those 10 finals, only losing to Nadal at the French Open in 2006 and 2007. Federer's consistency was supernatural. He won 119 matches at slams during this period, while losing just 6. He beat everyone repeatedly to reach those finals, dropping just 12 sets total in the 30 matches before finals. Djokovic's best streak hit 6 straight finals from Wimbledon 2015 to Wimbledon 2016. The modern game's physicality makes 10 straight impossible. Players' bodies break down, competition is deeper, and one injury derails everything. Federer's 10 straight finals represents peak consistency we'll never witness again. 36 consecutive Grand Slam semi-finals. Roger Federer reached the semi-finals or better at 36 straight majors from Wimbledon 2004 through the French Open 2013. That's 9 full years of making at least the semis at every slam. He turned Grand Slams into his personal playground during this stretch. Federer won 247 matches across these 36 slams while losing just 9 before the semi-finals. His movement, shot-making, and mental strength kept him deep in every major. During one stretch, he made 23 consecutive finals out of 24 slams. Novak Djokovic made 14 straight semis from Wimbledon 2010 to French Open 2014, while Jimmy Connors reached 12 consecutive. Today's game demands too much physically to maintain this consistency. Young players are better. First-week matches are tougher. Federer's 36 straight semis showcases sustained excellence that won't be replicated. 82-3 singles record. John McEnroe posted the greatest single-season winning percentage in the Open era during 1984. He won 82 matches while losing just 3 for a 96.5% winning rate. McEnroe's only losses came to Ivan Lendl twice, French Open Final and Masters, and Henrik Sundstrom once, Davis Cup. He captured 13 singles titles that year, including Wimbledon and the US Open, dominating on fast courts. McEnroe also went 66-6 in doubles, giving him 148 total match wins that season. His touch, serve volley skills, and competitive fire made him nearly unbeatable. Roger Federer's best season hit 92.5, 94.8% in 2006, while Djokovic went 82.6, 93.2% in 2015. Maintaining that percentage across a full season with today's deeper fields feels impossible. McEnroe's 82-3 represents near perfection that stands alone. 200 tournament finals. Jimmy Connors reached more ATP finals than any man in history. From 1972 to 1989, he made 200 finals across all surfaces and conditions. Connors' longevity and consistency were unmatched. He made finals in his teens, 20s, and 30s. He converted 109 into titles, while finishing runner-up 91 times. His finals came on grass, clay, hard courts, and carpet, when that surface existed. Roger Federer reached 157 finals. Ivan Lendl made 146, and Djokovic has 140 and counting. Today's players are more selective, playing fewer events to preserve their bodies. The modern power game causes more wear and tear. Reaching 200 finals requires playing 25-plus tournaments yearly for over 15 years. Connors' 200 finals stands as a monument to consistency. 27.2 rebounds per game. Bill Russell averaged the most rebounds per game in a single NBA season. Wait, wrong sport. But tennis has its own statistical anomaly. In 1989, Michael Chang won the French Open at just 17 years and 110 days old, becoming the youngest male Grand Slam champion ever. He beat world number 1 Ivan Lendl in an epic fourth-round match, cramping so badly he served underhand and hit moonballs. Chang then defeated Stefan Edberg in a 5-set final, using his speed and mental toughness to outlast the serve volleyer on clay. Boris Becker had won Wimbledon at 17 years and 227 days, while Mats Wilander won the French at 17 years and 293 days. Today's game requires more physical development. Teenagers rarely compete with grown men. The modern power game favors mature players. Chang's record as youngest male slam champion appears untouchable. 19 years between first and last slam. Ken Rosewall showed the most insane longevity in tennis history, winning Grand Slams 19 years apart. He captured his first major at the 1953 Australian Championships at age 18. His last came at the 1972 Australian Open at age 37, defeating Malcolm Anderson in the final. Rosewall competed across 3 distinct eras: amateur, professional touring, and the Open era. He won majors with wood rackets in the 1950s and against players 20 years younger in the 1970s. Roger Federer won slams 15 years apart, 2003 to 2018, while Serena Williams managed 17 years, 1999 to 2017. Modern players' bodies break down faster from the power game. Playing competitively for 19 years at the slam level while winning titles at both ends can't happen now. Rosewall's longevity record feels absolutely safe. 24 consecutive years with a title. Novak Djokovic has won at least one ATP title every year from 2006 through 2024, an active streak of 19 years and counting. If he wins in 2025, he'll hit 20 straight years with a title. The record belongs to Ivan Lendl, with 14 consecutive years from 1980 to 1993. Djokovic has already smashed that mark and keeps extending it. He's won titles as a teenager, through his 20s and 30s, and now approaching 40. His consistency spans different generations of players, surfaces, and tennis eras. Roger Federer won titles in 19 straight years, 2001 to 2019, while Jimmy Connors managed 16 consecutive. Today's game is more physically demanding than ever, yet Djokovic keeps collecting trophies. His title streak showcases longevity that defines greatness. 87 consecutive service holds. Milos Raonic held serve 87 straight times across grass court matches in June-July 2018. From Stuttgart through Wimbledon, nobody could break him. Raonic's serve averaged 134 miles per hour during this stretch, mixing power with precision placement. He finally got broken by John Isner, of all people, at Wimbledon, ending the remarkable run. The previous record was 84 holds by Wayne Arthurs in 2001. Modern return games are elite. Players read serves better, return deeper, and attack second serves. Big servers face constant pressure. Holding 87 straight times requires serving perfection across multiple tournaments that can't be sustained. Raonic's streak represents the absolute peak of serving dominance on grass. 157 career titles. Martina Navratilova won more professional singles titles than anyone in tennis history. From 1974 to 1994, she captured 167 WTA singles titles across all surfaces. She averaged over 8 titles per year during her prime, showing remarkable consistency. Navratilova won everywhere: 73 on carpet, 31 on grass, 30 on hard courts, and 14 on clay. She captured titles at 141 different tournaments worldwide. Chris Evert won 157 titles, while Steffi Graf captured 107. Modern players compete less frequently, managing schedules to prevent burnout. The WTA Tour has more depth than ever. Winning 167 titles means playing and winning constantly for 2 decades. Navratilova's title count feels completely unreachable in today's game.
5 hours, 53 minutes final. Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal played the longest Grand Slam final in tennis history at the 2012 Australian Open. They battled for 5 hours and 53 minutes, with Djokovic prevailing 5-7, 6-4, 6-2, 6-7, 7-5. The match featured 369 total points and endless baseline rallies that averaged over 30 shots. Both players needed chairs during the trophy ceremony, barely able to stand from exhaustion. The quality never dropped despite the duration. They hit 176 winners combined. The previous longest final was Edberg versus Wilander at 4 hours 54 minutes. Modern fitness levels enable these epic battles, but players also manage their bodies more carefully now. Schedule congestion makes recovery harder. Another 6-hour final between 2 supreme athletes seems unlikely. This Djokovic-Nadal masterpiece stands as tennis's ultimate endurance test. 82 match wins in a season. John McEnroe won the most matches in a single season during the Open era. In 1984, he captured 82 singles victories against just 3 losses, playing everywhere and beating everyone. McEnroe won 13 titles that year, including Wimbledon and the US Open. He beat Lendl 4 times, Connors 5 times, and lost only to Lendl twice and Sundstrom once. His season included a 42-match winning streak from the start of the year. Novak Djokovic won 82 matches in 2015, but had 6 losses. Today's shorter season and player management make 82 wins nearly impossible. Stars play 17 to 20 events maximum, prioritizing Grand Slams and Masters. McEnroe's 82-win season, while maintaining a 96.5% winning percentage, represents complete dominance we won't see again. If you enjoyed this, I'm going to be posting a lot. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.